What is up, my fiends? My name is Sangramos, and we're about to show you the beauty behind Lair Darkness Synchro. Maxi's an essential part of our plan, and we're just built different, so that's why we oh, anyway, revenge. They got revenge on us. Don't worry. All is just in the world. That's why we got the thrust. And this, at this moment, there were not really any good small world, thrust targets besides small world. Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. Also, why am I using polymerization in a synchro deck? To unbrick my hands like this, to get rid of all these monsters that we get stacked up with. So I could usually get some nice draws. They banished that. That's fine. We pop that. Ooh, we got into talents. We draw 2 more. Oh my god. And we got tuning. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're sick with it. We're drawing so much into our deck already. And then we set and pass. It seems like we don't have much, but we have everything we need. Lair of Darkness makes everything dark. And we run super poly targets in our deck that make use of that. With Starving Venom Fusion Dragon that takes any 2 dark monsters except tokens, so it can't be the Lair Darkness Torment tokens. And we have Mud Dragon and Garura, so everything's going to be the same attribute. It doesn't matter if they're the same type or not. And if they have 3 bodies on board, Predaplant, Triffier, Overton, 3 dark monsters anywhere on the field. It could be a token. So, first I do this because I figured if they link off and do stuff, Baldrake might be useful, or I could just get my Hoppier Squadron ready, which lets me quick effects target a card and then synchro with it. So I have a bunch of level 6s besides the Bestials, so I'm going to be able to make really good use of synchro climbing with this deck. But now you guys see that they have 3 monsters on board. No. Triffy over some bitch. I don't want you to do nothing. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Right? I'm also stupid. This is my misplay. I could have Hoppier Squadron and just completely prevented them from doing that. I could have climbed into, as you guys will see, into XL Stardust Synchro, revive a Synchron Dragon. It brings out Stardust, and then we synchro into one of our level 10s here. And Bourbon would have taken care of that evenly, and that would have been GG right there. But I like a challenge. So we bring out Yubel because we still have that attack, just in case they have the evenly, and then bring out Regained. And this should be some pretty good board presence here. They pop this, and then at least we're able to revive a Baldrake off of that, which is all that matters, because we still got Hoppier Squadron, and we got a Maxi, baby. Speaking of which, I have never had a turn like this in Yugioh ever, where we max each other, and we're both special summoning like crazy on their turn. So, like I said, that's why I kept Baldrake around to tribute Lubellion, banish that. We're not dealing with those links, biatch. And now I could Hoppier Squadron, and I'm going to be giving them about, I think, 5 summons, because it's Hoppier is 1, XL Stardust is 2, Revive is 3, regular Stardust is 4, and then into Chengying, which was kind of a misplay. Again, I probably should have just gone Barone. But I figured Holy Atea, I think, banishes from grave, so if they do that, I'm able to banish things, from their field. But it doesn't matter anyway, because it worked out, because I drew into Druid's Worm. Lol. So they're about to get fucking crucified by this Chengying effect any second now. Oh, I let him cook, and I'm like, oh, Fortress. Okay, Fortress could potentially beat over Chengying. So now I'm like, oh, yeah, let me just get rid of my Baldrake here, and then banish that Xyz, and then banish something from grave. And the question is, I know why I played into their Maxi. Why are they playing into mine? On top of the nib, I'm not gonna nib because it's fucking hilarious. Also, they didn't read XL Stardust. It makes me unaffected by activated card effects this turn, so they couldn't pop me with this Trap Hole Nightmare. And I have like 60 million cards in hand. They also Grave of the Super Ancient Organism, so let me just Super Poly while I have the chance. Get rid of that shit. Now they maxi me. Okay, sure. Alright. And I couldn't activate Chengying effect because of Grave. So here we just played nice and easy, the thrust into the Harpies, even though we had the Heavy Storm, just in case they were able to get more traps on the field, just in case, oh my goodness. Into Tribute for cost, that's why we run this deck, is start a Synchron. We could Tribute for cost 1 card in one monster on the field if this card's in the hand or graveyard, and with Lair, that means we contribute one of theirs. So that's how we were able to play that board there. Take that, Sarah. Take that, 3K, and let the Stardust Synchron for game. Yes, Maxi played a role, but we also got Maxi. It was an interesting back and forth. Ban this card, though. That shit's fucking ridiculous. So without further ado, let's get on to the next one. So Voiceless Voice again. Here I'm just going to imperm. I'm not going to let you search. No, no, no. All right. And they start doing Voiceless Voice stuff. I'm like, cool, just put another monster on board. Okay, sure. Yeah, attack, whatever. We got a lot of time. Put another monster. Okay, no. Nothing for the super power here. All right, no, that's cool. That's cool. It's all good. Okay, layered. Oh, my God. So, like, anything that they put on, not even a maxi activation, crazy. Oh, my God. I know you got something. Please put a monster on board. No? All right, cool. Well, you know, I'll be able to top deck something else, you know? Maybe my opponent's just playing it really cool, level-headed, smart, which is very unlike Master Duel players. Okay, Konami, that's really funny. You gave me a second Super Poly. I would have liked the fucking monster. But that's all right. We double Super Poly their ass. Okay, now I am concerned. Now I'm scared. Now I would really, really like a fucking monster. You know, the Konami, please. Oh, Konami, you are a sick son of a bitch, motherfucker. Holy shit. 3 super polys. Okay, we'll just set them all. We'll just set them all. My opponent does not know this. If they just attack me, they win. They fucking win. Oh, are you summoning? Yes! Yes! Summon, you son of a bitch. And I get a draw for that. And I get rid of that brick in my hand. Starring Venom Fusion, baby. Let's go. Into Druid Swarm. Ooh, into Maxi, which I probably should have chained Druid Swarm to get the draw that turn, but it's fine. We're big chilling. Don't know what that effect Veiler was going to do on the Starving Venom. All right. Draw, also Thrust, because you have a Torment token up. Thanks, bucko. I get a tuning. So I get to add Stardust Synchron, Poly, who cares, tribute that thing for cost, banish the Voiceless Voice from grave, and that is 9,300 on board. Activate Magnum. Where's your effect Veiler? Oh my God! That's when I saw my opponent had a trigger, and I was like, what's going on? And that's what they did. And I literally got up and clapped. I was like, well played. Well played. I still search out Kaiser Glider, which they should have saved that effectively for Magnum, because now I could tribute for cost one of their guys. But my board is full, so I can't do that right now. And that was it. That's all we needed to do. Look at that red fucking Eldritch. Okay, you know how I keep saying the God Hand? Yeah, there's a correlation with my God Hands and me winning this fucking game. Guys, if I open Hoppier, I win. If I open anything else, it's a solid. That's the point of this deck. I have a lot of interaction I could do, and I've been actually really liking Effect Veiler in this deck because it synergizes with our Bestial package that we have here. And I like it over Imperm, as you guys are going to see very, very soon. So they activate a monster effect on the field, so that triggers our Rescue Ace card here. What's into Airlift? What's this one? Impulse into Airlifter. And then I know they're going to add one to hand, or eventually they do. Here I'm going to actually try to go into a Barone line, and normally I'd be kind of fucked because they have a monster negate, but we have Effect Veiler, so I couldn't do this with Imperm. I wouldn't be able to do this because I'd have a monster on field, so actually Imperm is kind of a nombo in my deck. I put it in at one point, but I never drew into it, and now I realize Effect Veiler is just really fucking good in my deck. So I'm able to chain Effect Veiler to negate their monster negate, still going to Hoppier, going to XL Stardust. They have no Max E, so we win. Hoppier Squadron is just us winning, because now we turn 0 into a Barone, I believe. Chenying is an option if we have a Bistio in hand, or if we open the Gamma package, because they banish themselves on the end phase. Anyway, we just negate Gargoyle, because I'm like, better have it. If you want to bring out a Horus card with your last one, that's fine by me. No, they decided to pitch it for the field spell, which was a second deck lockdown that they had to. Out of the first one, where was the first one? I saw it somewhere. Insane. My opponent is unhinged, linking into IP, thinking that this would be enough. So let's slow it down a bit. I had options here. My dumbass, I don't have a tuner. Why did I do that? I don't have a tuner. I should have brought back Hoppier Squadron. I had Synchro plays here. I mean, I still do it, Chaos Angel between these two. But I have Super Poly, and these guys are both dark, so I'm going to want to discard probably the Arima. So just really not smart on my part. But my opponent is also equally as fucking dumb. They're unaware. They don't know. They instant IP. Get rid of that RMO, like I said. What are we going to super poly into? Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. Let me slow it back down again. This is 53. And if my math is mathing... Oh, wait, that's still not game. Wait, why did my opponent surrender? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. That wasn't game. Unless I didn't see what their life points were at. That actually wasn't game. Holy shit, my opponent's a fucking moron. I would have been able to loop into the rest of my Bestial package with Magnamood, so it was pretty much wrapped up at that point. I'll watch him top deck into a deck lockdown, fucking moron. Okay, so we're going against Voiceless Voice. And our hand is okay. Effect Veiler could go off with Skull Guardian, like right here, because they don't have a low on the field. I don't know if there's another way to play that, depending on what their hand is. But it doesn't matter. They have fucking talent, so they kind of bounce back a little bit from that. Into Secure Gardener. Into Maximus. I was like, whoa, okay. So Maximus is putting in work in this fucking deck for sure. At least we get the draw too. So if I was like, oh, activate a monster effect. No, fuck. Okay. I was like, that would have been sick, right? If I was able to impulse into Airlifter before my turn. But it's all right. It's all right. I mean, we open Driver. We honestly opened this more than the fucking Gammas. It feels like. They instantly popped this, by the way. I was like, what? Oh, no, they shuffle. They special summon. My bad. My opponent's like a complete idiot. My opponent was very smart, actually. This was a good game. So, again, the name a better duo. I'll wait. Lair, Darkness, and Arma. Tribute for cost. The low. Or, no, I didn't even tribute for cost yet. They did all that. So now I could tribute for cost that one. Because they don't have low on the field. They don't have fucking Omni Negate. I was like, that actually was really stupid for my opponent. Now I banished that low. So now that things attack is halved. And now... Bitch, I also got the talents, motherfucker, bro. Into Chaos Angel, into Banished that. I didn't target this because I know they have a Ceravis in hand, so it negates a targeting effect. So I just beat over it, and I kind of passed from there. I had a Guardian Chimera line, but I wanted to play it patiently and just kind of see what my opponent was up to, because I have Lair, Darkness, and Kaiser Glider, so like that's like a really sick combo. Also... I figured with this up, I was going to be able to eventually banish the Skull Guardian. So that's pretty cool. And they're able to go in a low combo. So I think most people run at least two. So I know for sure there's going to be, there's going to be another Skull Guardian coming. It's just a matter of waiting for it and then tributing it for cost to see like what's up. But I kind of let them cook a little bit. Here they opt to take control of one of my monsters. So this is my only misplay, I think, this match. I tribute for cost their Skull Guardian, which is fine. That's not a misplay. But I put this in defense. I should have put it in attack because I forgot how the order was going to happen. And I still could have targeted my Chaos Angel to have 3,500 attack. So it would have been really, really tough to beat over. But they're able to special summon this dipshit. Now they activate a monster effect. Now they do this. So at least we get the brick out of the deck with the Fire Attacker, because if we draw, you guys saw it fucking sucks. They pot Lair Darkness, which made me very sad, because this would have won me the match if it could stay on the field. And see my misplay here. If I would have had Kaiser Glider up, they wouldn't have beat over it. And I would have had 2 material, and then I could have had a double pop with Guardian Chimera on my turn, on this turn right here. Drawn to another Impulse, LOL. Dead card. I honestly should have fusioned that away, but it was a normal summon. So I fusion summoned the Synchron away because, again, it can revive itself in Grave, and Driver's fucking dead. So I figured, yeah, we're going to pop 1, draw 2. They tried to do this, by the way. Guardian Chimera is untargetable. I was like, why didn't they pop? I was like, oh, yeah, my fucking poly. I knew that. That's why I put that in the deck. So they had to, add or special something, whatever the other effect is. And I popped that one, just so I don't have to deal with it, and I attack over that one, because I have to, actually, at first, because of the continuous. And then I Bestial that one away, and then pop over low. So, in hindsight, I was thinking, man, maybe I should have held on to the Bestial to banish the low or, from Grave, or something. If I don't know, maybe the banish that. It was tough. I was like, nah, whatever. I was kicking myself at first. I was like, nah, I think I'm chilling. I think I'm fine. So they fixed their hand a little bit there. I'm just getting rid of all my Super Poly targets because Super Poly isn't going to win this game, right? We're in the grind game. I'm not going to have enough cards on the field to do that. Anyway, I'm as surprised as my opponent. I really thought this was extra deck only. This was like a fucking D barrier. This is including rituals. Like, what? Baldrake lets me tribute Guardian Chimera, which, I mean, he would have beat over anyway, to banish. He didn't have low on the fucking field again. So now they do the pop while they can. Bye. Banish that, and they attack me for 15-50. I'm like, I'm kind of chilling. I'm not winning, by the way. I'm just like in this. Like, I'm like, okay. I know my opponent's pissed because that probably was their only 2 Skull Guardians, and I won in that sense. But I mean, tuning's pretty cool. So Stardust Synchron, and then they just insta scoop after that. That which is super premature. My opponent still could have won this game, by the way. I would have had to link 2 into something. I don't think I had Lambda in this deck anymore, so the Delta was kind of dead. But I mean, I don't know what I was doing, man. I wasn't winning until my opponent scooped. So GG, man. Thanks for the free win, bucko. Okay, another pretty fucking solid hand, if I say so myself. So here, this was really interesting. I could have just made an argument to just rescue Ace Impulse into Fire Attacker because they're going to add something to hand, and I would have drew 2 minus, discard 1. But I was like, I really don't want them to get if they get this off, they play the game. And if Yubel doesn't have anything else, like, I know, and I figured I was like, they're going to fucking shuffle and unbreak their hand or whatever and have, like, the level 9. But what's interesting, I'm like, oh, they go into fucking SP with this. I'm like, oh, dude, you should have kept that level 9 on board, and they banished that. I mean, it didn't really matter, actually, as you guys will see. Oh, my God, top deck into Maxi. So next turn it was Jover. So, again, name a better combo besides Lair of Darkness and Noob's instant Maxing. This time, I actually am gonna special summon, because I tributed this turn, so I'm gonna have a token on top of me Magnum. Also, I was just toxic. I was like, let me see what you got in your hand, boy. I should have known it was a brick, and not complete brick, but if they're able to get a Phenom field, they could have Sharvara. So I'm like, nah, put that back in the deck. Well, I don't want to deal with that shit. And then now I'm like, okay, let me Magnum. And then they top deck into Imperm, which is hilarious. But fine, we're still chilling. I don't need to go to the Chaos Angel. I'm like not feeling remotely threatened. I don't have a search off of Magnum, but I have this guy here. So that's why I did that big dick talents to take from their hand. I was feeling pretty unafraid with that Maxi resolving. Yeah, I'm scum. I'm part of the problem. Maxi. I was about to call Konami Maxi. I mean, at this point, they. Oh my God, plot twist. Maxi is a real thing, and that is Konami's brain, and therefore they can't ban it. Oh my God. Write this shit down. If I'm gone, you know why. Oh my goodness. This is my promotion game to Diamond 2. And we this is the God hand. Like this is no cap, the God hand. Like Maxi, they call by perfectly fine. Because I'm going against DDD, Druid Storm goes so fucking hard with Hot Beer Squadron. So hard. Like erect, bricked up. So they fusion right into the spell Trap Negate. Fine, we're not activating any this turn anyway. So I'm just gonna instantly Druid Swarm so they don't get that free fusion with Swirl Slime and Grave. I played against this enough to know that. Moron, they maxied me. You call by me, you fucking idiot. Now Squadron goes off because we get to go into Stardust line, and then Jerusalem would just send us one to Grave, and then I would just go into Barone. Turn 0, Barone, unaffected. Like pretty much almost a Towers essentially. Towers, Barone, and that was G-Jizzle, bro. And I got the Diamond 2 with this deck is ridiculous. All right, my fiends, here's the second part of this recording session, putting these meta players to shame. They saw me choose to go second. They think I'm on some Bikanko bullshit. They asked me, fool, that will be your demise. As I go into Cyframe Gamma, I love this card. Into XL start a Synchro, try to pop off with Synchro plays. Effect failure, that is also fine. Regained. Didn't really need to do that necessarily, but counting my math, I have 15 plus 25 is 4K on board here. I have a nice little special card, as you guys saw, Kaiser Glider. Even though I don't have Lair up, it's worth tributing over this guy. It's weird that I tribute over XL for another 24. Oh, wait, it's OTK, bitch. Into Mud Dragon, because I forgot I can't Garura, because Stardust Synchron is not a dragon. It is a machine. Didn't matter because that 1900 would have finished him off there. So, go back to PBS, Arthur. My. A trend I see here. Another opponent that instantly passed when they saw me elect to go second. I think I wonder if these people are just like scared by like Yubel and Mikanko or whatever the fuck is going on here. So I just do the almighty alpha attack with impulse, and they harpies me. Okay, I don't like that shit, but at least we still have impulse into airlifter, right? So surely I'm gonna draw 2 cards off of this. Smile. I'm scared. I'm scared for my fucking life. Oh, well, that's what fire attacker does. It draws us into boom, boom, boom. Maxi. Let's get that shit out of the grave, son. They grab a Saravius. They shuffle those 2. Bring this guy out. Chaos Angel. Banish the fire attacker. Attack over this. Attack me for 35 direct. I do have Nib. Chaos Angel is unaffected because it is made with light monsters, which is still fine. It's just a Nib token that's relatively small. Small. And then we grab Arima into Lair of Darkness. Into no response. Okay, quick effect. Tell me if you guys heard it before. Kaiser and Glider, Golden Burst, tribute for cost, baby. Yes. Which means I could tribute a Chaos Angel. Yes. Now I could Baron the Fleur. I think there's a way for me to attack for game, but whatever. I'm 500 off. I have a Baron. I think I'm fine. If they somehow out this Baron, I have Gamma still. So they're gonna try to bait me with that one. No. I'm not gonna fall for that one either. I'm gonna wait till you get your Skull Guardian out, and negate that effect. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ban Maxi. Okay, so we're going against some type of Resonator stuff with Earthbound Prisoner. That's a pretty sick card you got there. Suck if I gamma that Boner Archfiend. If you guys want to know, that is one of the choke points. I think there's 2 big choke points. It's Boner Archfiend, and it's really their level 6 synchro, if you have a way to stop or negate that. So that was one plan, right? I have to do this. I just felt like I had to do that. And that I had the safety of an effect failure to negate whatever this is. And I figured that would end their turn because they have nothing but tuners. They can easily search out tuners. They have no problem with tuners, but it's just a matter of getting the right bodies on board to synchro off with. So here I'm like, okay, I have enough to like kind of control the game with. I figured they don't have Ash because they would have Ash my Gamma. So let me just banish that Boner Arch. Oh, Max, me, son of a fucking bitch. Okay, that's a 1-for-1. We're chilling. However, I wanted to bring out the Lubellion so I could get my regain on board. And then I also summon out Diabolos, which is a very, very rare opportunity to have that. It's a brick in hand, kind of, but it's very easy to get out of my hand with this deck. And I'm able to tribute for cost their monsters and then loop them for 1. So it's almost like a neutral card and under Maxi. Obviously, it negs them 1 without Maxi. So I figured, this is fine. They're going to get 1 more off of the tokens that are summoned here. They only draw 1, right? You don't draw 1 per token, just 1 per special summon. So we're chilling, right? They got 5-ish cards because they have this fucking continuous effect. I keep forgetting they can do it every fucking turn. And there is Boner Archfiend. And I have a dilemma here. I only have 1. This is the one big layering weakness that you have to learn how to play around with this weird deck. It's 1 Monster Zone, 1 Magnamut with a regained, or Kaiser Glider to tribute for cost. Because I need a zone up to be able to special summon the Glider after I tribute them. So, I decide I'm not going to be able to stop their synchro. I'm not going to be able to stop their Red Rising Dragon effect, but I can stop them from further synchroing and call their bluff. If I get rid of this and put this on the board, I know they could clear my board relatively easy and trigger a way for me to get my regain and get my Magnamut out for another body, block an attack, whatever I need. Search something else on the end phase. Rinse and repeat. Probably could just recycle the Kaiser Glider off of Magnamut and regained. It's a really sick combo and trio. But they pass turn. They max see me for 1 token that I attributed this turn off their dragon. And this honestly should be game, right? Tribute their token, neg them 1. They never see this Guardian Chimera coming. Never. What are you going to imperm, my guy? Untargetable with Poly Engrave, and Diabolos is also untargetable. Diabolos. How the Greeks say it. Anyway, GG. That was well over, as MBT was well over lethal on board. So shout out to my favorite white person, JK. Moving on. Ah, yes. Yes, we are thirsty. We have Maxi and Rescue Ace Impulse. However, this is fucking Numeron that I made them go first. So it's going to be really weird seeing a Pot of Prosby into a Maxi there. So I'm going to Impulse. Like I said, Pot of Prosby into Maxi. They debate on the Maxi. I'm like, do it, you know you want to. You fool! You will not draw for that Maxi because of your Pot of Prosby, as we'll see with the animation over here, into Numeron Network, in which I will Maxi you. Draw one. Figure they're going to link again. Draw two. +1. Not crazy. Not insanely broken. But because they have a Light Engrave, I'm able to Serenir. So, pretty fucking sick. I have a few options here. I could Guardian Chimera, but it was risky. I didn't know what they had in their hand. So I'd rather just Typhon. I'm like, oh, this thing's 3k more attack. I could just bounce out the hand. Bye. Pew! Put this in attack and just fucking game him? Game him? You took 4k? Oh. Burn card. Mahama, the fairy dragon. No, I got punished for not attacking with the lowest attack first. Son of a fucking bitch. Because I thought they would have had another one of the shit that I banished, the Numeron wall. So I was like, oh, let me attack with the highest one first. It's a clever attack to have in this deck, by the way, by this person who's also has a YouTube plug. Don't look at them. You're watching me. Anyway, that was super fucking funny. I had exactly 3 monsters. So I know they were grinning when they saw me put on that 3rd monster on board for the left nut of Zeus. Into Lair Darkness mandatory summon 3 Lair Darkness tokens. However, he might think he's sitting pretty. Doesn't know I have a super poly. I tell my buddy next to me, Rin, that I'm playing live with, trying to climb to master. I could game him this turn. I could super poly them for their life savings into Verte, which is what I do. Pitch poly, we don't need that where we're going, to victory. Predator Plant Triff over to him because it could use the non-tokens. I was going to use this, but no. It could use 3 dark monsters on the field, so I get rid of all the tokens. Verte into the 2nd super poly, baby. Into Starving Man Infusion. And your name might be God's OTK you too, but I'm the one OTK you, bitch. My YouTube is better. Subscribe to me now. Okay, we're going against Fire King. Pardon my silence. I'm just like processing why the fuck I have to keep playing against this deck. I played against this a lot, or somewhat a lot, the most in Diamond 1, but not as much as you would expect for this in meta. This is the weirdest fucking combo I've ever seen, though. My opponent is clearly under the influence of something that I would like to be under. So now I put in the 1DD Crow right before this game. Came in pretty clutch. Get rid of Princess. Don't have to deal with Princess most likely for the rest of the game. And it gives me a banish off of my Bystials. So that's why I really appreciate my Fact Failures and my DD Crows in the deck. And, you know, Cypher and Gamma, obviously, if it manages to get to Grave. So, it's not the worst. Lubellion, see if they got Ash. No. Okay, I have my entire Bystial package here. Let me changing. Banish Synchron. Imperm. It's tough. It's tough. I could have gamed him this turn if I was able to do that. Let me send that into Kieran. I should have probably done that shit first to threaten that out and then deal with their nonsense. But they had Imperm. They popped the Lubellion, so I'm not able to get regain out right away. My buddy tells me, hey, hit the level 4 first. Return back, you know, after the effects of, you know, Imperm. So now I'm able to banish one, banish the other from Grave. I'm kind of treading water here. They pop one, search shit out. Buddy tells me it's weird that they have multiple Garunixes. They pop. What did I have out? Baldrake, I guess, before I'm able to really use its effect. I wouldn't have been able to do much with it. All of this just to go into SP, just to banish the Chenging is fucking insane. They can't attack me because of the SP effect. I banished this Serenir just to get it out in case they have, like, I don't know, Call By or something. Or Imperm. I'm pretty scared, but I have Lubellion. Please let me regain. Oh, son of a bitch. This was a huge misplay on my part. I should not have activated that. I was just tilted. I should have just summoned it, attacked, dealt with the SP Little Knight. Now we have a fucking problem. We still have SP Little Knight on board, which is still a link to that they could utilize. Of course, they had drew into fucking Ponix. I'm being punished for having a cool deck. And it was a call by. Sick fucking call by, bro. Holy shit, dude. Oh my fucking god. At least I get to draw for that. So it's not like at the end of the... Ooh. Oh. I went ooh into something less based. So I could have put me in the deck. I could have not put me in the deck. So yeah, really could have dealt with that SP there, dealt a little bit more damage to them. I'm pretty low on life. They weren't able to game me that turn, but surely they probably will if I play anything else wrong. I've already made one and a half misplays when it comes to Chen Ying and bring out the Lubellion with the SP. Here I bait them just to see if they do their SP effect. Now I could tribute it on the field. Now they're gonna get the negate out. That's fine. Into summon a monster, my friend. I have a bestial engrave. Yes. And they never see the Guardian Chimera coming, boys. We get rid of all the cards in our hand that probably wouldn't have done too much. To draw 2, pop that field. Boom. Right, get their board. They still have Fire King stuff they could do, right? But my buddy tells me don't attack. It wouldn't have made much of a difference whether I attacked it in the battle phase or destroyed itself at the end. It popped my regain. That pissed me the fuck off. It was a choice between my opponent 50-50, pop Guardian Chimera, pop regain. I kind of agree with my opponent to pop regain because I would have kept bringing back out Serenir and just looping them. Just having an extra body. I mean, who knows? Maybe it's hard to get over Guardian Chimera. For my opponent, it is. They have Lava Golem. That's really funny. I didn't have a second monster on board. I'm drawing cards, Max C, because I drew it off the Guardian Chimera, which is a sick fucking draw into, Effect Veiler, into Negate, into, they keep drawing shit, into why the fuck did I draw into Fire Attacker? This is Cancer. I'm getting punished for having Max C. That really sucks, getting that brick out of the deck. At least they have Super Poly, that's okay, I guess. They bring out Hida. Nani? They were trying to get into the 3rd Princess, but as a reminder, DD Crow, best card, bro. DD Crow, best card in deck. The one of DD Crow just saved me because my opponent lost track, right? It was a long fucking game. Enter the Super Parley, get rid of that. I believe that is game on board. If not, the normal summon would have been. And my opponent scoops in saltiness. Take that salt, motherfucker. This is McDonald's, bitch. McDonald's fries. Neva never gonna play again. I wish I could say that epic game is what got me to Master 1, but no, we're still doing. Here, I'm gonna Max C them. They gamma me. I gamma them back. They ash me. No. Into having exactly enough on board to tribute over. Because I have to. And you can't synchro into the Voiceless Voice Skull Guardian. You're going to activate that effect? You fool, you knew I had the gamma. Stupid, silly goofball. Into banish that, into bring out Saravius. They knew that, though. This is pretty clever, right? This kind of stops me from special summoning. There go those cards. So, it's a when effect. So it's like what do you call it? Inherent summon effect, kind of like a solemn strike. So it works on Link, Synchro, Zigzags, etc. Doesn't work on something that chains, like the Bestials here. So I have options here. I'm gonna tuning, grab Star Synchron. I can either normal it, go into Chaos Angel, have them negate that on purpose, and then see what I draw off the talents, or I will tribute over the Druid's Worm, and then they negate the Synchron, and then they send that. It's almost the same thing. Arguably, you could say the second way I said it was better, so I didn't waste a Chaos Angel for them to banish, but it's fine. I have heart of the cards. Oh my god, the 2 best draws. Into Magnamute, attack him for 25. What do we search at the end phase? That Druid's Worm, that was sent. And Hoppier Swap. My opponent doesn't know that they are in the lair of the rabbit. They're going down the rabbit hole. And I am synchro climbing like a madman. You set 1 card, you fucking idiot. I win. Into turn 3 Barone. It's not as cool as turn 0, but it feels really fucking cool. And I won that game thanks to my really cool deck. GG? Oh yes, this is the last replay, the almighty replay. And who am I going up? None other than Flu. This is for you. This is for everybody who's ever lost to this stupid fucking skillless in a best of 1 dumbass, just fucking Neanderthal knuckle dragging, drool on the fucking floor wrapped around your ankles, fucking simian ass bird flu deck. Fucking hate this deck. With all my might. With all the fucking cells in my bio, I can't even speak anymore. I hate this makes me seethe every time I look at this deck as much as tear. Into double maxing me. Oh, you son of a fucking bitch. You deserve that effect, Veiler, and pass your turn. You inconsistent fucking brick fest. And don't worry, Maxi didn't play a role in this game on my end, right? But I have fucking game on board. These motherfuckers don't run nib. It's not a wing beast. And it's not that reliable of a hand trap for them. So let me go into start a synchron, and I mill that. So I have game on board. I could Chaos Angel, send that. That's 35, and then I have 2 materials engraved that are light and dark for both the Druids or both the Bystials here, and that would have been well over 8,000. They scoop. They scoop out of tilt, but I had game. I had OTK since they didn't have Nibiru. Unless they were able to, not even Ash would have done anything at this point. So with that got me to the motherfucking Master 5, bitch. So thank you guys so much for getting this far. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you want to see a deck list video. That's right. It is called Hippity Hoppity Biatch. Master 5. Oh my, we did it with Lair. This is the first time I've ever fucking done this. This is insane. This is not going to happen again. Stay feeding, motherfuckers.